Hello guys, how are you guys doing? Last time I watched World's Dumbest Criminals, and that's probably like one of my most watched videos on my channel, so
I'm kind of a big deal.
I wanted to do another one. 10 dumbest criminals caught on camera. Let's do that.
It's essential when stealing an ATM machine to make sure that you take your chain in your pickup truck. So, when a guy from Queensland, Australia decided to do just that, he had all the necessary equipment. Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his stolen truck and made his merry way to innocently rob the ATM machine from a gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door with the help of his trusty hammer, and made his way inside. He tied his chain to the ATM machine, and then it was simply time to go home and count his earnings. What the man didn't realize was that his chain had come unhooked and his vehicle wasn't connected to the machine.
I think we saw this in the other compilation. Brother thought he did something.
Later, he logically returned to the scene of the crime in a bold attempt to try again.
He tried again.
His chain was too short, so he left the scene without a cent, cashless, brainless, and profitless.
Bro, it was a sign for you to not do that, so you'll just get an attempted robbery at least. Bro came back and did it again. Isn't that 2 attempted robberies? He failed twice though, so I don't know.
After completing a successful bank robbery, it's of course imperative to brag about your success on YouTube. When 19-year-old Nebraskan Hannah Sabata stole a car, held up a bank at gunpoint, and made her getaway with $6,000, she decided to advertise her feat in a bizarre online video.
That's the worst way to do it.
Pragmatic about it. So, inspired by the creative hijinks of songsmith Bob Dylan, she did so wordlessly, artfully holding up handwritten signs in front of the camera. These signs spelled out the details of her crime, her feelings, and her intentions of how to spend the money. The video also sees her fanning herself with a wad of cash, pretending to smoke a cigar, and holding up
Why? You could have gotten away with it.
In the footage, she describes the robbery as the best day of her life.
Bro. But I was like... God.
Strangely, despite her dedication to remaining clandestine, the police somehow managed to discover the perpetrator of the crime, and she was swiftly arrested and charged.
I mean, they made it so easy. I mean, she made it so easy. Over here, waving the cash in front of a camera. The whole point of avoiding cameras is so you don't get caught. Why would you make a YouTube channel? I mean, why would you make a YouTube video about you? It's just so... I guess these are really dumb criminals, so I guess...
Hannah Sabata will spend between 10 and 20 years behind bars.
Why she got that face? Alright, CCTV, bandana, botch boys.
Gloves, check. Bandanas, check. Gun, oh yeah. Foolproof plan?
Man, they didn't even put on the banana
yet. 3
yet.
out of 4 ain't bad. CCTV footage from a London alleyway shows 2 men chatting while they slowly don what they must believe to be the very best in robbery fashion. Unfortunately for them, they are blissfully ignorant of the CCTV camera right beside them, clearly capturing every detail of their stupid faces.
See what I mean? Already failed. Just don't even attempt. Don't even attempt. Don't. Man. They must think they're getting away with it right now. But they've already been caught before they even attempted. It's too late now.
The would-be robbers then leave the alleyway, gun in hand, ready to rob their victim at gunpoint. Slightly out of shot, they approach the man, who is believed to have been targeted for his expensive and flashy car. When the potential victim runs away to alert police, the brave and noble robbers also run from the scene. Who knows what the pair were expecting?
So they didn't even use the gun.
They were anticipating a smoother transaction.
Where do you even get a gun in London? Or in England?
Cell phones are expensive, cell phone contracts are expensive, but we all need a cell phone. So one cheeky chancer decided to try his hand at a brand new money-saving tactic in order to save some cash and still receive his daily Instagram fix. After casually wandering around a phone store for a little while, it was time for the plan to be put into place. Our thief in the making took some initiative, grabbed his favorite handset, and made a dash for the door. But as we all know,
Bro, come
cell
on.
phones are attached to their display tables by retractable cords. So after a few steps, the phone flies out of his hand and lands on the floor.
Aw.
Judging by the CCTV footage, the man was too embarrassed to make a quick getaway. When the bemused store assistant enters the frame, the crappy crook looks bashful and ashamed. He then casually wanders out of the store. Back to the Nokia.
That
3210
embarrassment
for
is
this guy,
crazy.
listed as Snake.
He lucky they didn't press charges.
Some
The
people
wiener
steal
stealer?
money, some
Hey,
people steal
yo.
cars, some people steal diamonds, and some people steal sausages. In
Hey, yo.
2014, CCTV caught Ricardo Cardona as he spent 20 minutes trying to break through the front door of
glizzy
his
gobbler.
favorite local meat store, clearly in a desperate frenzy to appease his drunken
Bro really
conscience.
wants that
After making
sausage.
his way inside, he entered the meat cooler where he grabbed just a few scrumptious sausages. Now, we've all been drunk, and we all know that when the booze takes over, we want two things: food and sleep. And Ricardo was no different. After firstly making his way to the exit, he re-entered the building and decided to get comfortable. in the
Bro's
office
committed
for a
to the
little nap.
glizzy.
He was then awoken by employees who arrived the next morning ready to start work. They found him with his feet kicked up on the desk, very much at home, and probably dreaming of a big sausage smorgasbord.
That
He was later
sucks.
charged with criminal trespassing. It is unknown whether Ricardo was allowed to keep the sausages, and which type his drunken mind opted for.
Bro. Bro needed that glizzy. Oh my god. He dressed to impress.
It's important to look good. We can't all go around wearing the same clothes every day. Pregnant Danielle Saxton felt this compulsion a little bit too much. So instead of waiting for her next paycheck, she made the ditzy decision to simply steal some new garments and jewelry from her local boutique. When the 27-year-old arrived home with her loot, it was photo time. She and her pals took a few snaps of a little modeling session in which she posed wearing the very best of her bargains. She swiftly posted the images on Facebook, and like any self-respecting member of today's social media society, she added one as her profile picture. When the clothes store appealed online to find the thief, keen-eyed locals contacted the store to report Danielle's brand new wardrobe. Most stupidly of all, one of the stolen pieces was a unique and distinctive fluorescent leopard print dress, so it
Dang.
didn't take long to confirm that she was indeed the light-fingered thief. Danielle was arrested and charged.
She looked like she's the victim too at the same time. Look at her. The way she looks. Me? Uber unfortunate.
Cabs are useful for two things: a quick ride to another place and a handy hold-up to earn some extra cash. One charmless man decided to climb into the back of a cab, gun in hand, and demand that the driver hand over all his money.
Give me all your money, man.
That's crazy.
Everything you got, give me that now.
All right.
I need it now.
All right.
I can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way,
Everything
man.
I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I
Let
just
me see
started.
your wallet.
Unfortunately for the gunman, the cab driver had just started his day at work and was in possession of a measly $11.
Bro
Not
did this
quite
for
the jackpot
$11.
Stevie was probably expecting.
And the cops
He'll buy
behind
you a
him.
coffee or two, but it's not quite enough to retire to the Bahamas like a gang lord kingpin. During the robbery, CCTV footage overhears the gunman tell the driver to hand the cash over if you don't want to die. A few seconds later, he then tells him, "I'm not gonna hurt you." Talk about mixed messages.
The easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man.
Crook's luck soon goes from bad to worse. As it turns out, the vehicle behind the cab is a cop car. The cop casually walks up to the cab and nonchalantly arrests the criminal.
There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
Look at his shocked face. He said, well, I'll be darned. There is a cop.
Oh my God.
18-year-old Victor Martinez Herrera faces up to 10 years in prison.
Brother. Hope that $11 was worth it. Was it worth it? Permanently stupid.
When looking for a low-cost alternative to an expensive disguise, there are a few options: stockings, balaclavas,
What the
a
hell is
newly
that?
grown beard. The list goes on. But two dopey robbers in Iowa, after deciding to get drunk and rob a house, had a different plan. In order to disguise themselves, they daubed their faces with permanent marker. Yep, permanent marker. Matthew McNally and Joey Miller scribbled a bunch of lines
There's
and
no
scribbles
way.
all over their foolish faces.
There
One
is
of them
no
drew
way.
a beard and a mustache, while the other wisely opted for something
There
apparently
is no
resembling
way
a
they did this.
superhero mask. It is alleged that they chose their
There
victim
is no
because one
way.
of the men believed that his girlfriend may have been having an affair with the homeowner. Police were called to the scene after someone reported that men with painted faces were about to rob a house.
There is
Officers
no
stopped
way.
the car at gunpoint and discovered them in the vehicle with the bizarre and unusual drawings on their faces, and later joked about them having the worst disguise ever. The pair were charged with second-degree burglary.
There's no way they thought that was gonna work. There had to be no way. There is no way they sat there and thought, hey, give me that Sharpie. I got a brilliant idea. There is no way they sat there and thought that. That can't be. That can be the first thing that comes to your head. You can't even. That's that. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. It's a knockout.
To smash a car window, you need something hard, something durable, something sturdy. One Irish criminal and drug addict decided he fancied helping himself to a brand spanking new Mercedes, and step one in his well-crafted plan was to find an object and chuck it through the window of the car. So he did all the right things. He found a car, he put up his hood, and he found a brick, the perfect tool for smashing in a window. CCTV footage then shows him approaching the car and getting ready to unleash the fury. He throws the brick, his mind awash with images of wealth, happiness, and success. In just a few seconds, he'll be cruising along in his new steed, picking up chicks, making men jealous, leaving a trail of smoke in his wake. Unluckily for him, things don't go as anticipated. The brick rebounds off the car window, hits him in the neck, and knocks him out cold. The footage shows him dropping to the ground and remaining there until
Talk about return to sender.
Suspected him to be the unfortunate victim of a hit-and-run attack. At first, the criminal claimed that he was beaten up and left for dead, but when the landlord noticed dents in the bodywork of what turned out to be his car, it didn't take a genius for the truth to unfold. Maybe next time he'll try using a sponge.
He missed too. Bragging rights.
When you're committing a crime, there's one golden rule: don't show your face. At criminal college, that's the first lesson. It's top of the list. It's the motto of the criminal. One robber obviously didn't read the how-to guide before embarking on his first ill-fated heist. The intelligent and sharp Rodney Knight Jr. broke into the family home of a journalist and his son and stole 2 laptops, $400 in cash, and a windproof winter coat. After arriving home, Rodney concocted a cunning plan. He decked himself out in his brand new coat.
Oh, another one. We found another one,
took
guys.
a picture of himself wearing the coat and flashing
He's not even flexing
cash.
the money
He
right.
then posted his picture on his Facebook, or so he thought. Unfortunately for the 19-year-old, he had actually posted the picture on the account of the boy from whom he had stolen. So when the boy's friends logged in on their profiles, they were able to clearly see the smug mug of the man who had stolen the device. Not surprisingly, Knight was quickly caught and charged for his crimes. Next time, Rodney, read the manual, and don't experiment with a webcam. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to leave a rating and subscribe to see more videos.
You heard the guy. Please don't forget to like. That was crazy. I have no idea why any of those people exist in society. It's best that they're locked up right now, if they are. The stupidest one got to be the one with the Sharpie. They really thought coloring their faces with Sharpie. Is that blackfacing, actually? Is that really blackfacing? Does that count as blackface? I don't know. I don't know if they're smart enough to even attempt blackfacing. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Have a good day.